Did you know that one man every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? Which is why I wanted to take a second to talk about men's health issues that are important to me. This goes for everyone. It's super important to get your cancer prevention screening. That way you catch the cancer before the growth. For instance, my father, to be quite honest with you, probably wouldn't be here today if he wasn't to constantly get checked up. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I'm a big fan of Manscaped and their perfect package kit. An all-in-one grooming collection for the modern man. You know, like me, you, modern man. Right back on the charger. It's time. Your balls will thank you. Woohoo! Manscaped, in addition to providing the right tools and solutions, has partnered with Testicular Cancer Society in order to spread awareness for men's health and early cancer detection. Together, TCS and Manscaped has committed to raising awareness to the most common form of cancer between ages 15 and 35 for men, and also giving support to the fighters, survivors, and families that have been impacted by testicular cancer. Now perform simple, routine self-checks using Manscaped products. Like their crop mops right here, crop reviver and crop preserver here, the Lawnmower 3.0 body trimmer. This thing is a absolute beast. Now visit manscaped.com/TCS and learn how to check yourself for early signs of cancer. Or share their funny educational check yourself videos to help save lives and balls. As always, you can use my code for 20% off down below. Code Cuffaro, 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Every purchase on manscaped.com will also go towards Testicular Cancer Society. So join the Manscaped movement and don't forget to take care of your pair. Look at the little ducklings. Mama duck is just chilling. She kind of flies around and does her own thing, but look at them. I mean, how cute is that? They're growing their little adult feathers now. As you can see, last video we did a full-on vlog last video. It's been a while since we just kind of grabbed the camera, walked around and did our thing on the farm. Hello buddy, he's digging his face in his hay over there. I wanted to show you this at the start of the video today. First of all, what is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video. Last video I showed you the pond and it was almost filled up. It wasn't all the way, but it's getting there. It still needs a little bit more, but let me show you what it looks like. Open this up. Yeah, I'm in my pajamas, chilling on the dock. Check this out though. It's much deeper. As you can tell, the water is clean because it's hose water going in. Oh my gosh, it's really it's getting full, man, quick. Got the well just pumping, but the water is clear. I showed you all this last video. It's filling up. Still got another like a foot probably. Another foot. I want to get it to like right here, and then that'll go up on the grass a little bit more. But we have the lilies out here. The water will probably get up to about right here. This is crazy though. It really is. It looks so good. So much better filled up. And there's no ducks pooping constantly in it, so this is way cleaner than the other pond. The duck pond, y'all know, is disgusting, but it does have fresh water constantly going in and it overflows into the side, so it always has clean water in it. This has clean water constantly and has no ducks pooping in it, so it's clear. If you look real closely, do you see the little tilapia? The baby tilapia in the weeds? Look how many. There's hundreds. I'm just looking at this now. And there's plenty of these natural patches and the lily pads and all this algae here is places for them to drop those babies. How you doing, bud? How you doing, buddy? Good? He's been much better lately. The cows got out last night. I am never not home, and I happen to just not be home, and I happen to not close the gate. When do I ever do that? Thankfully, my neighbors are always out, even in the middle of the night. In this case, they're out, and they found the cow walking out my front gate of my house. So I got a clip of this when I was trying to figure out how they got out, which I then figured out why. Roll the clip. I literally have the best neighbors ever. They tied the front gate. I left the gate open the one time. I mean, I close this gate every single time. They're both in the front yard right here eating the fresh grass. You can see them. Look at them right there. Look at them across the road. Looks like a moose. Hi. Dude, you look scary at night. The bucket with the food. This is still locked. Well, this gate was never closed. And I know exactly what it was. I had someone over today. It is that has never been to the farm and they didn't know how to lock it correctly. If lock it at all, they probably forgot to lock it. But after you put it through, you have to actually put it behind the next chain so that if you pull up, see, it can't come out no matter what, because if you go to this side and just pick up, he probably can get his horn right there and pick it right up. But I don't even think the gate was locked because, you know. Venus, what do you think? It's crazy out here, isn't it? It's crazy. She's like, what the heck? She only comes to places where she normally wouldn't go, but she only comes to places like this when I'm around. She just follows me around. Right? Alright, come on. Big cow's coming. Let's go. Come on, V. Today is going to be epic. We have a dope video. Y'all know I love to do the spin the wheel challenges. And today's one of those videos. It's time to spin that wheel. Alright, we are here at the wheel and it's time to spin. Whatever we land on is what we go and get. Let me tell you what's on the wheel here today. On the wheel, we're gonna have to go get this tomorrow, by the way, because it's dark. Anyway, we have red tail catfish. Red tail catfish, y'all know what red tail catfish is. I'm gonna pop a picture up on the screen of every single one of these species just in case you're unfamiliar. This is a peacock bass. Peacock bass, probably know what that is as well. Right here, knife fish. These fish are super, super cool. I've had a couple in the past. They're very hard to actually keep alive, surprisingly enough. Very, very fragile fish. On to stingray. There's actually stingrays at the local fish store right now, like my buddy's shop, and they're crazy. They're insane, and they're legal, no permit needed. They're Atlantic stingrays. FWC does a lot of research on those stingrays, and then after they do research, they don't want to put them back into the wild, so they end up selling them to wholesalers like fish stores and stuff. Anyway, stingray, those are super cool. I'll have a picture up there. Free spin, just go again. I usually just use that as like a filler space. Pacu, you all know we have that pacu pond in the backyard. You saw it earlier on in this video. Random choice, so if we land on that, we get to go to the pet store and kind of pick what we want, and then back at the red tail catfish. So that is all of the items on the wheel. If you want to see something else on the wheel, comment what you want to see on the wheel next time for the next wheel video, because we're going to do more. We've done a couple in the past. We're definitely going to do more. Here we go. Now, before we land on anything, what do you want me to land on? Out of anything. All these different things. If you were to ask me that question, a random choice, because then I get to the pet store and I can pick whatever the heck I want. But if we had to pick one of them, probably the stingray. I really want one of those stingrays. I would love one. I really would. A little mess up on the spin there. I should have spun a lot harder than that. I don't know. You know, I'm not even gonna count that. What kind of spin was that? Like let's really wing it. That's more like it. That's probably one of my last choices on the list, I won't lie, but. All right, looks like we're getting a peacock bass. Look at how close it was to going over to red tail catfish. Not that we need any more of those, but I mean, one click away, and that was a very hard spin. Peacock bass is what it lands on. All right, well, I mean, they are cool though. See you tomorrow. Look at these stingrays, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at these things. Freshwater Atlantic stingrays. Bad. They're legal, don't need a permit, nothing. I told him if he ever gets any more to call me and I will hop on it. Sold. $1,000. All three of the stingrays are sold. Those would have been so cool in the pool pond, and just a coincidence I happen to be putting sand in for the soft shell. You need sand for the stingrays too, so it just would have all worked out so perfectly if we would have done it. But hit that like button, and if we get enough likes, maybe I will call Mark and tell him to order me a stingray. There's a knife fish back there. 2 knife fish in a little bush and nose pleco sitting on a rock. I don't know, man. That's cool though. That stingray is sick. But since we're here, we need to get exactly what we landed on. I initially walked up and I saw a stingray instead of the peacock, and I was like, oh my gosh. They were sold, of course, but we got to get what we came here for, peacock bass. And I think I'm going to end up going out and catching one of these as well eventually, a big one for the pond, but this is a different type, and I'll explain a little bit on it in just a little bit. This is called, it's a Menses peacock bass. Look at that fish, all the little spots, and it gets massive. They said it's a great live fish eater, so it eats live fish like crazy, which, you know, we feed all the fish tilapia. This thing is a beast, and it's beautiful. This species in particular is what I'm talking about. Gets way larger than any other species of peacock bass. I don't believe it might not be the biggest, maybe I'm wrong. It's a massive peacock bass compared to the other ones. It gets way bigger. That fish though, if I keep feeding it and it just keeps on eating, it's about the same size as our thump mini right now, the mini thump. It's about the exact same size as our largemouth, which works out perfectly. It's going to get huge. Cuffaros, that is what we landed on. So how I make these videos is I go to these stores and I see what they have in stock, what I would like for the pond, because I'm obviously not just gonna land on something and not want it. Everything on that wheel I want eventually, and I spin it. I come and get whatever it lands on. These were not sold out when I first came here and saw them. Oh, that's, I wish I would have just bought them then. How flipping cool would that have been, man? That would have been so sick. Look at them. Oh, I wish they weren't sold out. I would buy one so fast, dude. If we hit like 25, 30,000 likes, I might call Mark. The little booger's quick. Oh, that freaking frontosa is dope. That peacock. Buddy is fired up. All right, got her in a box, double bag so the little fins don't pierce through, and good to go. We are back home. Woo! With our Menses Peacock Bass. Man, am I excited to get this sucker into the pond. I'm very happy. I landed on that peacock, actually. Extremely happy. So, y'all know the gist of it. You pop it out of the box. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I'm not as strong as I thought. That's really heavy. He's fired up right now. I mean, fired up. Look at him kicking and moving and grooving and yeah, so I actually got to put him up in the shade over here. I think this current right here from the pump will actually keep him over there. I don't want him to sit acclimating in the sun. Look at the platinum down there. Like, what the heck? He's trying to swim down because he sees the other fish and he sees how big the area he could swim in, and he's just, it's not working. You're in a bag, my guy. I'm sorry, you're in a bag. I got to get him acclimated, and after we acclimate this fish, we will put him into the pond, and we're gonna have a peacock bass. Woo! All right, we have got the GoPro. I'm actually gonna set you up here on top of the filter house. Please don't fall in. That'd be an expensive, well, I wouldn't have any footage because the SD cards. Just don't fall in. That's first grab. Get this out of here. Look at how beautiful that fish is. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. He's sucking on my thumb. There he goes. See you later, bud. I love to see the fish like that all together, and this pond is huge. Yes, we have a good amount of fish in it. Of course, we have a great amount of fish. Look at him from above. That's so cool. He's with the largemouth. With the largemouth and the jag cichlids over there too. The jag's probably like, you kind of look like me. There's the jag in the front and the peacock right there. So now we're going into Menses peacock and our baby mini largemouth together. By the time this video is live, there's actually sand inside this pond here. It's weird how YouTube works. I'm filming 2 videos at once here. If y'all watched last video, we also put sand in the pond for our soft shell. We have a soft shell turtle in here, and it needed sand to bury itself because it was constantly burying itself in the rocks, and it really needs sand to do so. So I bought a bunch of sand, rinsed it out, and put it into here. It still fogged up the pond extremely. This is like 5 hours later, and as you can see our ring of sand that I made right here, and a catfish is sitting in the middle of it. It's gonna look awesome once the water clears up, and the filtration in this is very strong. So much filtration, it's ridiculous. This was a very long process. Here's our heater. We don't need that much this time of year, but still on. And we literally built this entire house around it. Anyway, yes, we added a bunch of sand, and this is what it looks like right now. Hello, little Thumpy. Ooh, everyone's fired up. The water's a bit foggy, but it'll be clear, and we'll have sand at the bottom. And I'm looking at it now. Look at the difference in the fish with the white bottom, and it's not even clear. Imagine this whole thing was white. I might have to change the substrate in the bottom of this pond. I don't know. Cuffaros, like, look at the difference when there's a white bottom. It really just pops the fish. I could go buy another 2,000 pounds of sand, and we could do it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Sand or rock? I think sand. That's sand. Picture it when the water's clear. The difference is gonna be crazy. We gotta do sand. That is it for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching the Spin the Wheel. If you wanna see more of the Spin the Wheel stuff, I've done a lot of videos on the wheel. Let me know down in the comments down below. Smash the like button. Like I said, smash that like button if you wanna see a stingray. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out the PC merch, top link in the description. Love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.